All right, this sometimes helps students. Sometimes when you work with money, it really makes sense about sig figs. So let's have a little fun with money, okay? I want you to pretend I have $800 in my pocket. That would be awesome if I did, but don't. So let's pretend I have $800 in my pocket, and all I can tell you is it is $100 bills. They're all Ben Franklin's. I have 8 $100 bills in my pocket, but I'm not in miscounting. You know how those new bills sometimes stick together, right? So, how would I write down 800 bucks in such a way that everybody knows they're $100 bills? Where's my guess? What could it have been if one of them stuck together? 900 bucks. What if I miscounted and lost one?
700.
So honestly, you should be able to say 800 bucks in such a way where everybody knows that they're the $100 bills. The guess is where? At the hundreds place. So how do you do that according to the rules of sig figs? Stop the video for a minute. And we're back. All right. Did you really stop the video? Did you? Did you? All right. If you didn't, stop it. This is your last chance. And write down what you think it is. You didn't really stop it. Come on. Stop the video. All right. This time you stopped it. All right. We're back. You liar. All right. So I know where you are. Okay. So the answer is 800 with no decimal point. You know what that tells you? The zeros don't count. According to the rules we learned, those zeros don't count. So the only significant figure is the 8, which is a 1 sig fig. So the guess is the hundreds place. Got it? You see how this works? All right, let's try it again and see if you guys got it. I have $800 in my pocket, okay?
Okay.
And they're all $1 bills. You see the difference?
Mm-hmm.
They're all $1 bills. So how could I write 800 bucks? So everybody who saw my paper where I wrote down 800 bucks,
Mm-hmm.
how could I write that down so everybody said, oh, he's got $1 bills in his pocket? How do I tell everybody where the guess is? What if I counted wrong? What would it be? What if they stuck together? It wouldn't be 800, it'd be 801.
Mm-hmm.
And what if I kind of lost one on the way? How would it be?
799.
So it's really, it could be 799. It could be 801, but I'm guessing it's 800. The guess is where? The ones place. Great. So how do I write down? Stop the video after I ask this question. How do you know? How do you write down so everybody knows you're guessing at the ones place? Stop the video and write down how you would write that. Boy, I hope you actually stop the video. All right, we're back. You should not be lying anymore. It doesn't help by just sitting there observing the video. You don't learn by observing. You learn by stopping the video and trying it absolutely positively yourself. Really, it's like watching football on TV. You still suck. You can't play football unless you go out there and try it. It's like watching golf on the Golf Channel. You don't get good at golf unless you play. So stopping the video and actually thinking it through is the only way you're going to learn it. You ain't going to learn by watching me get good at physics, all right? So promise me you start stopping this video. So hopefully you're back and you wrote this down, and the answer is an 800 with a decimal point. So 800 point. Get it? What that means is those zeros suddenly now are significant. 800 point means the guess is at the ones place, the second zero. Isn't that kind of cool?
Mm-hmm.
All right, now let's try it again. See if you guys got it. All right, I can actually ask you guys this. All right, I have 800 bucks in my pocket, and they're all dimes.
Okay.
It's very difficult to walk.
Heavy.
Very difficult. I'm walking really funny here. All right, I have $800 in my pocket, and they're all dimes. How would I write that down so everybody would know? Okay, you guys got it in your mind? Don't say it out loud yet.
Mm-hmm.
You got it? How would you write it down? All right, stop the video and think about it yourself. Write it down and then come back. All right, we're back. Jen?
800.1.
Not one, because otherwise I counted wrong.
.00. Oh, right.
Oh,
'cause
you
you
went crazy.
800.0.
Excellent. 800.0. What's the guess? The tenths of a dollar.
Right.
Those are dimes. Excellent. Tenths of a dollar are dimes. All right, you getting the hang of this? All right, you're next. Here you go. I have 800 bucks in my pocket, and they're all pennies. Okay? Now I'm really hurting. Okay?
Big pockets.
I just have a goiter or something going on. All right. So $800 in my pocket. They're all pennies. How would I write it down? Think for a minute. She's writing it down in her mind. You write it down on paper. Stop the video for a second. Write it down. See if you were agreeing with Carrie. And we're back. Carrie, tell them what the answer is.
800 or 800.00.
Good. And she said the hundredths of a dollar or cents. That's where we get the word century from. All right. Or a cent is a hundredth of a dollar. So she took the guess at the centimeter mark. So if I counted wrong, it could have been $799.99. Or it could have been 800.01 or 1 penny more than 800. You see how that works? All right, now let's see if you guys got the hang of this. I'm just not going to mess with your brain. I have $10 bills in my pocket. There are $800 in my pocket, but they're all $10 bills. I think they're Hamiltons or something. The only non-president besides Ben Franklin. All right? So $800 in my pocket, but they're all $10 bills. How do I write down $800 in such a way where everybody can look at my paper and go, oh, $10 bills. He's guessing. Could be $790, could be $810, but he's guessing that it's $800. How do you write that down? Think about that for a minute, and pause the video and write down what you think. You guys got it? All right, we're back. This is the tricky one. How do you do it? Jen, she's turning red. So this is a tough one. If you didn't get this one, that's okay. This is kind of a trick. How do you write down $800 in such a way where everybody knows it's still $800,
Right.
but the guess is the tens place? $10 bills. Could be $790, could be $810, but no, I think it's $800.
Oh.
That's a tough one. Okay, here we go. The only way you can do it,
You have to use
because
an exponent.
you've got to use scientific notation. So the only way you can do this, and write this down, so I'm saying it, 8.0 times 10 to the second. So that's 800, but 8.0, that means a tenth of 100 is the guess. There's 2 sig figs. How do you get it so there's 2 sig figs? The only way you can do it is scientific notation. Now, you guys could have done scientific notation before this, and it would have been perfectly fine. So let's do 800 in scientific notation when they were all $100 bills.
So 8 times 10 to the 3.
Well, that's 8,000.
Second.
Thank you for the extra money. I just got a lot of extra money. So 800
no
is
zeros.
8
8.
times 10 to the second. Good. So that's correct. You could either write 800 with no decimal point or just 8 times 10 to the second. Good. Or if you wanted to write it down for the ones, it would be 8.00 times 10 to the second. Get it? 3 sig figs. Or for the dimes, 8.000 times 10 to the second. And now the guess is 1,000th of 100, which is a tenth. Get it? How weird that is? Okay, and the last one with the pennies would be 8.0000. 4 zeros, which is a hundredth of a dollar, or 10,000th of a $100 bill. You all right? So those zeros mean something when there's a decimal point, and if there's no decimal point, they don't mean nothing. So, I don't know why, but people get it when I describe it with money. Hope that helped. All right.